Good morning. This is Lily Ramsden. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today I have done what I promised you yesterday. I have gotten out my 4th of July plushies. I have Uncle Sam as a gnome. I even made him some feet because he just didn't look right without feet. So I made him some feet, and we'll put him, he can go back there for now. And I found my felt to reinforce the neck of my bear, and I didn't bring the bear with me. Okay, but we have Captain America, and he has his shield, and I need to fix his head. It just didn't come out right. So, there we are. I have Captain America. What do I have? Let's tie this on, because it says to glue it on the back. I can't get the glue to work. And he has thumbs. So let's get this around his arm. And tight, tight. Well, let's tie a bow so we can get it back off. There we go. Captain America with his shield. I think he turned out very pretty. Where do we want to put you? Oh. Let's see, can't reach that far back. That looks like he was murdered. Well, maybe he just looks like he's propped up against the wall asleep. Okay, so there we have my 4th of July plushies, and my 4th of July scrunchies. And let me go get the bear. Can't leave him out. I got our bear, and I'm ready to reinforce his head. But I'm probably going to need to take some stuffing out, because I need to put, and I didn't bring stuffing. Of course not. Okay. Let's see if 2 this way will work. And you need to use some felt that is about the same color as your plushie. But all I grabbed was green this morning. He's brown. Maybe it won't show through. But it sure would on a white. So we stuff these around his neck. And then we stuff him. And that's just enough reinforcement for his head. So no, of course I didn't bring any. Well, let's just get to work, and it won't matter right now what we do, because this is done. We'll stuff it better later, because he needs a lot of stuffing here in his neck, because the stuffing stops down here. So where were we on our pattern? Well, let's count our rows. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So I'm on row 40. Row 40 has 46 single crochets. 48. That's an increase of 6. And we're going to be puffing out for his cheeks, I believe, on the side. I'm not positive. So that's why I put that stitch marker there, so I could just pull it out with ease. So it says 12 single crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then increase for 4. Yeah, so I'll be counting to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we continue to single crochet for 12. Okay, so it says 16 single crochet to get around to the other side to increase. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, who we kidding? I can't see this. Pull this down a tad. It was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, that's his front. His cheeks don't go that far back. Let me redo that. His cheeks need to go on the front of his body. So that makes 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. Where does his cheek start? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we'll put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's move over and put a stitch marker where I think this other one should be. It ended just a little bit in front of his face. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so how many spaces? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12 is where I do the increase. So we do 11 and do our 8 increase, or our 4 increase to make 8 stitches. Need something to drink. This is iced coffee right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but my neighbor's dogs are just going ape shit. Nobody, I'm the only person on this block that I'm aware of that has taught their dog not to bark at every little leaf rustle. My dog barks for treats, and it's a B-O-N-E. We can't say that word, or she wants one. But that's what George gives her around 6 o'clock every night, is a B-O-N-E. So she can start as early as 4 in the afternoon begging. Now sometimes she'll wait as late as 5:30, but it isn't often. I'll have to take a video of her begging this afternoon so that you can see what I'm talking about by her wanting her treat. Yeah, our pretty little baby dog. Those dogs barking, yeah. Okay. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we just crochet to our stitch marker. And move our stitch marker up, and that makes row 40. Good morning. I have the teddy bear pieces almost finished and sewn on, but I still need to make his eyes. This morning I'm going to attempt to make these beautiful eyeballs. Let me show you the photo. Let's see if we can make eyes like that for our teddy bear, because those sure are pretty. So I have me a pattern over here, and the left eye is made opposite of the right eye. So it's going to be 2 separate patterns, sort of. And let's read it. It says, using black yarn, MR6, and then the second round is increase every stitch. The third is work even single crochet only in the first 6 stitches of the round, increase every third stitch. Cut the thread and pull it through the stitch, hide, tuck in the threads. The chain are the eyelashes and work surrounding the other eye. Now, using the pink marzipan on the underside of the eye, work the last 6 stitches. Increase every third stitch until the end of the round equals 8 single crochet and 2 chain using the black yarn and 8 single crochet in the pink marzipan yarn. Hide and tuck in the tails. Okay, so we start with black, my least favorite color. I need to put my teddy bear over here. Can you lean up a little bit? No. Move some other things around. Poke you in the middle of here. Oh, come on. Poke your head in. There you go. So it says magic ring with 6 single crochets. And we may actually need to use this smaller hook, or let's try our 3mm hook. Because as most of y'all know, I usually work with a 3.5, but this eye has 3 rounds, and it looks like it's gonna be big. Okay, what did I do here? I don't know what that was. Let's make us a magic ring. Single crochet, 6. Our magic ring is completed. Draw it up a little bit because we only need to put 6 single crochets into this eye. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get a stitch marker and pull it through. We have completed round 1. Okay, pull our magic ring really tight now. Really close that ring because we don't want a hole in the center of his eye. I don't know what I did there. Okay. Increase every stitch, close the round. Okay. Alrighty then. This is 12 single crochets around. We'll make it this way to begin with, and we can always leave out this middle row because I have a feeling this is going to be way too big. But we'll see. Make it like it says, and then we can change it after we find out what it looks like. Oh, here goes the glasses. I'm blind. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Move our stitch marker up. And round 3. Okay. Increase every third stitch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and then increase. 1, 2, 3, and now we increase. Okay, and we need to change colors. Okay, it says the pink. We add on the pink. And there went our bear. Well, let's see if I can see this way. Okay, to make a color change. To make a color change, we don't finish that last single crochet. With our new yarn, we're going to yarn over and pull through. And our next stitch will have a pink top. That's all, see, that's all that does. It gives us a pink top for the next one instead of black. So, round 3. Increase every 3rd stitch with the pink. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I feel like I left something out. Oh, I'm supposed to change chain 2 back here for the eyelashes. So pull that out. Okay, finish this. Chain 2. Chain 2. Well, that's where we're supposed to be cutting our yarn, right there. It says that is an eyelash. So we'll see what we need to do that in a little bit. So now we add our pink. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. 4 is supposed to be back here with 3. We increase every 3. So 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then it says cut, hide, and tuck. Okay. Okay, and have it, let's see how it goes on the eye. The pink goes down and eyelash goes up. Get our teddy bear. Is that too big? Do we need to decrease that by the 2nd round? Well, okay, let's do that then. That'll make us a smaller eye. Put our teddy bear where? Here's the black. This looks like I drug it along the floor. It's got all sorts of things in it. And I keep it in a closed cabinet, so it's not picking anything up from the air. So I guess I'm just a dirty yarn maker or yarn user. So let's try this again with the little, I don't know if we changed. Okay, MR6. One, two, three, four, five, and six. Okay, pull our yarn tail so that we're closed tight. There we go. And this round, since it's not as big as the other, what do we need to do? Okay, we're going to have to increase. So, 1 single crochet, increase, 2 and 3, 4, 'I can't see this black at all. Yeah, should have left that stitch marker in. Okay, chain 2. And then it says, cut the yarn. Okay, get our pink. Okay, slip stitch, 1 single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, let's see how this eye's going to look now. I don't know what we need down here. Well, we'll probably be sewing in with the pink and the black, it looks like, okay? Pull this through so that it doesn't undo on us. Okay. Let's see how this does now. Okay, how exactly is the eye tilted? Well, I think this might be the right size we need. How does that eye look? Is that about the same, about the right size? I think so. Let's make another small one then. Okay, so write this down. Say small left eye. So it's MR6, row 2 is single crochet and increase with the black plus two single stitches, chains. Okay, change to pink. Okay, so let's write the right eye down here. And that'll be a small. It should read the same. Work in the same manner as the left eye. Cut the thread at the end of round 2 and pull it through the stitch. Okay, we're not making a round 2. We're doing MR6. And then 2. Yeah, redesigning something sometimes takes a little bit of work. Okay, and then this starts out with the 2 chain at the beginning, so the eyelash will be on the other side. Okay, and it says single crochet and increase. And then change colors. And this will be single crochet and increase 3 times. And then we just slip stitch finished. Well, they totally rewrote the left eye from the right eye. Okay. let's start this eye and see what we get. So it's MR6. We're working on the right eye now. Make our magic ring. Well, just split the thread right there. Pull it, our magic ring, a little tighter. We're only putting 6 single crochets in. 1, 2, 3, pull tighter, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and now it says we need to put in a stitch marker. Okay, where's this first eye so I can see it? Well, okay, it says chain 2. Oh, I didn't get my stitch marker tight enough, or my magic ring tight enough. Sitting there gaping open. Okay, so we do, 2 chains. 1, 2, well, need to get us back down here. Nope. Well, that's where that has to be. For our blue to be under here. Read it again. Chain 2. Begin with the first single crochet on round 2. Work the first stitches of... No, I don't know how to get that back down there. Cut it and join it, or what do we need to do? We need to be way over here, but we don't need to be all blucked up. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Well, let's think. Let's think. Take you apart. Because I don't see how for that eyebrow to do, not unless it's on that other side. If I keep crocheting it this way, it's going to be here. Because we do the eyelash. Well, I'm going to cut it and start over. I don't know. Just cut our thread, because I can't figure out how to get out of that with actually an eyelash over here. Yeah, y'all thought designing the eye was easy, didn't you? No. Okay, 1. And then it's increase every third, so 2. 3 and 4. Okay, change to our pink. Oh, no, that's our go by eye. So let's join our pink, and it's 1, up, 2, well, 3, 4, and the splitty yarn. Is it me or is it the yarn? Has anybody else had these problems with I love this yarn? Okay, let's cut this and see if they're opposites. Okay, let's pin these on. This one needs to go here. Put that too far up. And you are too far up. Well, I'm going to sew him on like this. And now that I've spent so much time with these eyes, I'm going to take a break. So let's sew the ear on. I use knitting needles for amigurumi sticks. They're a whole lot cheaper. Put our pins up before we lose these things. Don't need to be stepping in on those. And we just continue to sew around the ear. And man, this brown is hard to find. Let me tell you. take these needles out. And up through. Take that out because that's exactly where I want to come up through. Okay, let's check for pins that did not get pulled out, because that is the last thing we want to happen. We do not leave any pins in our amigurumi. That is not what we need. Children get hurt that way. I mean, really. And I could lose my business, so you could too, so be careful. Okay. We have his ears sewn on good. And now we do a double knot. We tie our ends together. And then we're going to hide them inside the plushie. Never to be seen from again. Scissors. Yep, just carry them all over the house, and I don't have them when I need them. Okay, pull these yarn tails through. And there it is. Our teddy bear is finished. Oops. We need to take some stitch markers out. We don't need them anymore. Yeah, that's one of my fears, is this. Somebody will buy the plushie and I won't notice it has stitch markers in it. And then they'll get it and go, well, what is this all about? So, yeah, we want to check good that we did not leave any pins in these heads. That's why we always need to use the amigurumi sticks. But sometimes we just need more. Okay, I don't feel anything inside. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.